A lot of first aid responder services. So why do I provide first aid services? Pretty much at the airport, I provide first aid services at the airport in order to make sure to help the rate of transmission of COVID decrease. Right now, the airport is one of the highest at the airport as well as for mass transportation areas. The airports, bus terminals, put my mask on. The train stations, the bus terminals, the Amtrak's, those are one of the rates of the highest transmission of COVID-19 vaccinations. So I come here and I ask for help. Pretty much to see if they need help for first aid services as well as for COVID increase. They do have a COVID-19 testing site here on the site, but pretty much going out there and providing first aid services here. People are greeting customers coming off from Haiti, from different parts of the world, from Jamaica, from the Philippines, from Guatemala, from Spain, from Portugal, from Brazil. They're coming all from all around the world here. And here at the airport, especially Boston Logan International Airport, is one of the highest rates of transmission of COVID, as well as Massachusetts, New York, Chicago, Texas, and California and Florida are one of the highest rates of transmissions for COVID-19. So being a community volunteer, community health worker volunteer, getting out here into places like these, like the airport, is where I really love being involved and to see what's really going on with COVID-19, as well as asking any questions. Sometimes it'll be a little bit ornery, like I lost my hat today, and other times maybe like, oh my God, we really need you, thank you for being here. Sometimes it's appreciated, sometimes it's not, but you got to figure out what's going on with COVID-19. And I'm working on more books. My books are short, but I'm still working on more books and more research in order to figure out if I can be in need, as well as submit this to my agency, submit this to my credentialing agency who hired me, who gave me this role, and to continue to fulfill the role of being in the nursing profession is what I love to do. So I meet here, I handle business deals here, I meet here and negotiate people, I provide services here, and I'm very happy to be here in a place like Boston, Massachusetts, like Boston Logan Airport. I'm going to send this video on to my friends, my families, my associates, as well as all of those who continue to support me and my nonprofit as Battle First Aid Responder Services here at Boston Logan Airport, at other airports like JFK, Newark LaGuardia, Chicago O'Hare, where they need more people like myself, community health volunteers, to go out to the neighborhood, to go out to the cities and pretty much provide services, provide first aid services to the community, and to pretty much help other people figure out what's going on with COVID-19, help the transmission rates go lower. Ask people, especially in states like Texas and Florida, how are you doing, what's going on with your family? Do you have any questions about supportive services? Do you have any other issues? Do you need a lawyer? Do you need una abogada? Do you need translation services? Do you need immigration services? And here, especially at Customs and Borders, is where they need the services the most. So I'm very happy to be able to provide services here at the airport. Just pretty much going out to people and asking people general questions like, hey, do you have any questions? How are you doing? I just want to make sure everything's okay. Do you have any questions about COVID-19? Usually when people approach me, they want to know exactly, hey, do you have the vaccine? No, I don't have access to the vaccine because the government's in phases right now, and the vaccine is very expensive. So, it's expensive because you want to make sure it has the right type of ingredients, not the ingredients, the right formulation in it. So that's why I'm pretty much out here doing what I can and loving being a part of community health workers. So I love what I do. Every single day is a new challenge, but you gotta continue doing what you're doing, okay? So this is Laqueen about First Aid Responder Services, and this is the answer to my question of why I provide first aid services here at the airport.